And we are back again, FTB Evolution. So in our last episode, we ended with our, time crystals. Today, we're going to start with using this polymorphic catalyst on water. And then we'll get a redstone torch. We just suck it back up. And we'll place that back there. There we go. Okay. So now we have everything. We can probably make the time prism now. Yep. So that's getting processed over here. There we are. So it's just making one of each. It's just waiting for the fluid. Why isn't it working? It needs. Oh, it's the empowerer. That's my bad. That was the wrong mod. Had it in the wrong spot. So that's an empowerer. So we could automate actually additions now. So we can just grab all this, all these resources. Alright, we can use that for something else now. Let's go back to over here. Let's have actually additions on this one. So the stands need to be how far apart? 3? Actually, I can actually check it. Because there was a mod for it. There we are. 2 blocks away. There we go. Alrighty. So, how we're going to do this is we're going to have it set up the same as the mystical agriculture. So, it goes into something here. So we'll get the chest. We'll get the advanced export bus and some cable. Alright. That goes into there. That exports it out. Does that connect? No. We did a smaller cable. These ones. Here we are. So the time prism processing pattern goes in here. I'm not sure how to get. Oh, it's just the time crystal block. Right. In the center. Okay. So each one of these is going to be placed. Let's change this color. Let's have it. Let's go with orange. Let's get some orange cables. And then we'll get some pink. Let's get some pink cables as well. Alrighty. So that goes up. Inputs in each one of these. Hopefully this will just be enough. We'll get the storage bus. Okay. Okay, we'll get the the blacklist or the inverter. We'll get that time crystal. Alright, so this is what it wants, but this should be set as a priority 5. Then the rest can go wherever. So it's still offline, so we need a quartz cable. Here we are. Just thinking, we could probably have this chest. Actually, yeah, that's fine. There it is. So let's see if we can craft it. Time Prism. Let's see if it works. So items go in there, they get taken, they get placed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, holy shit, it actually works. First try. It's nice. Alright, let's get a flux point with some cables. Let's actually make some elite cables. There we go. Alright. That doesn't need power. Okay. If there's an easier way to do it. Actually, I can probably do it from underneath. So, alright, so it's all set up underneath. Now it should work. Right? Just see. Alright. So now does this get exported back? No. Filter on insertion only, right? And then this should export Time Prism. I know we probably don't need this. Oh. Time Prism. There we go. So it goes back in. It should see it. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't it see it in that? How bizarre. Let's just get something else then. Well, that works. Here we are. So, that's the issue, because this is going to keep importing it. Unless it's done. So, I'm just going to figure that out for us. And make some automatic crafting as well. For a couple of these additions, we got it set up. We just had to change the input location and copy that design over. So the design is hopefully flawless now. Oh shit, it finished making the Time Prism. I forgot to pick it up. Yeah, so we got the Time Prism now. Got Legendary Talisman Base. That's a quest. What can we make with it? Ooh, nothing. Nothing, seems like it. Alright. I can go back into there. Yeah, Time Prism. Done. Next one we've got is the Ultimate Singularity, which we've already enhanced at the AE Applied Energistics, but we haven't even started modern industrialization, so we can get started on that. Which shouldn't be too hard of a process. And that will finish our lower mid level. So that is what we're going to work towards right now. I want to go back over here. That can probably stay how it is. These talisman though, I kind of want to do some of these talisman quests. Maybe get the ultimate, the Soul of Dimensions, which would be pretty cool. Because I'm pretty sure it should be it's not really a Feed the Beast pyramid quest. But it's one of those quests I kind of want to at least do once. That's 2 cactus. Wow. Okay. Let's work towards modern industrialization now. So we can set up a little area. I think I should build it in this spot over here. Build it out a little bit because it might be quite chunky, decent. Yep. Okay. So, start off modern industrialization. Oh, we got a quest thing there. Okay. The start is with this forge hammer. Or forge hammer. So I'm missing 3 of these. So it's good that we have all the resources already available to us. Okay. That's the hammer down there. Now, we've got the iron hammer. So it's asking us to make some copper rods, some copper bolts, iron plates, copper plates, and curved plates. Which we make, yep. So let's just get some iron ingots. Let's make 100. Let's get some copper ingots. Let's make 100 as well. Okay. So we're gonna make 32. We're gonna make some plates. Okay, our hammer broke. Forge hammer. Let's make a diamond one. Okay, we need to make diamond. Okay. Is there like a different hammer we can make with modern industrialization? Like I spent everything just to craft the bloody thing. Alright, we're getting the eternal stellar on it. Look what we found, guys. We found the statue bat. And if you don't remember what this bat did, is it gave us and we got the spawn egg. This is like the 2 best things ever to happen. So we got the statue core, which gives us obviously player statues, able to get loot from them. There's 2? Okay, well, obviously not rare. If you want to find them, go to the basalt deltas. Jesus. Okay, the reason why we're there is to get the smithing template. But now that we have that, it's kind of void. Basically hit what we need to get. So we can get all mob loot now for pretty cheap. The reason why we didn't get it from that hostile mob matrix is because took too much power, really. Kidding me? I need this. Sorry. Yeah, so the power supply was too much for it. Okay, so the Eternal Iron Hammer. So it never breaks. We can come over here, get our iron, get our copper. Go to town, basically. Okay, well, Eternal Iron Hammer doesn't like it. Wait. Yep, doesn't like it. Oh, that's so annoying. There's the Engineer's Hammer. Well, I officially don't really like using this mod pack anymore. Oh, hang on. No, we good. We good. We can use that. Or we can make another hammer. Boom. Rods. Rings. Gotta make another hammer though. Let's make some copper iron rods now. Let's make some iron rings. Okay. What were we missing? Copper plates and copper bolts. Okay, well, bolts don't need the hammer. I think I broke it. Just don't need anything now. Alright, let's put that stuff away. Let's go over here, collect our what's due. Don't need that. Wrench. Don't need it. Oh. We actually already have it. Pipe pipes. Thank you very much. I'll take free loot. Okay, bronze boiler. How do we make bronze? Well, simple as that. Yes? Can we automate this? Probably. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. All we need is these fire clay. Okay, well, we will make samples for that. Or patterns, sorry. Brick dust. Okay. Okay, crushing factory needs an upgrade. It's over here. Get our extended. We'll use that instead. So that's our crushing factory. Go. Right. That was easy. Now we can go back here. Fly around a bit. Cool. Ooh, I think I left. Yep. That's good. This just needs to be a crafting thing. Alright. Clay. Here we are. Smelt that into the bricks. What smelter do I want to use? That one. There we are. So now I'm making 1,000 of that, so we never need anything more. 3. Yes, we did the quest. And we have the bronze boiler. We're only doing this for the quest line. What the hell? Okay, then we need the... Okay, multi-block. Uncooked steel dust to make steel ingots. Okay, input output. We already have 20 bricks. Let's keep the boiler there. We need an input hatch. We need an item output and an item casing. Item input, item output. Okay, so I'm missing bronze. Hmm. We could use the enrichment chamber, or we can just use a simple crusher. I think I might just use the crushing recipe. Because it's simpler. And tin. So do we have a crusher here? No. Crushing is there. Do we have a tin? Don't have a way to make tin. Now we do. Yeah. Okay, so let's make some bronze. some bronze dust. And then we can turn that dust, smelt it into bronze. There we are. So let's get 100 of. Okay, it's the wrong kind of bronze dust. There we go. Okay, and from those we can make casing. So I wonder if we can add the stellar. We can. So hopefully it works and doesn't break. So we'll get one of those templates. Get out of that first. Turn it into that. We'll get our eternal stellar. Hopefully, if we can do a test run. Okay, it works. Okay, now how to make this. Ooh. Can we encode it? I wonder. I wonder if we can encode it onto this. So here's the moment of truth. Let's see if we can make 10. So the devices, yeah, it cannot pump it into this. As much as we try, bronze just doesn't want to work with this forge hammer. I mean, maybe, hang on. If, maybe a logistical, let's see. Yeah, nothing interacts with it. You could always try this. Oops. From the top. Alright, bad news is it doesn't work, so I'm just going to have to do it by hand. So back to the drawing board. Yeah. So we can't automate this. We can automate that one. And we can't automate that. Okay, well this has a spot in the crafting. So let's get some bronze. Let's make some shit. Alright. So we've made some shit. So we might be able to make, yep, 4 machine casings. So now we can have, whoops, the input. output and the input. That's one of each. Alrighty. So what are we missing now? We're just missing the steam blast furnace. Alright, we need more of these. Okay. So the design is very simple. 3 by 4. So we'll set that up here. System input, system output, fluid, main. Oops. Is it hollow? Oh, it's supposed to be hollow? Okay, well. Ah, needs that. Whoa. So I think that's done. Shape is valid. Status active. Crude oil into synthetic oil. We don't need it for anything, I don't think. Well, that's cool. Okay. We already have lead. Wait. Yeah, I don't understand these choice rewards. It seems like it's all really good. Like the mining gadget, the antimatter pallet, or pellet, sorry. Hyperbox. Dimensional chest. Yeah. There are quite a lot of things you can choose from. We're gonna get the steel machine upgrades, because that's modern industrialization. Yeah. We got some steel machine casings. First quarry, don't want it. Creating oil from dust. So we need to make some coke. Okay. Raw synthetic oil. Coke oven. We don't have a coke oven. Oh, actually we do. Immersive engineering. We can hook up to this, I'm pretty sure. If that's the input. Okay. That's the input. That's the pattern provider. Synthetic oil. So we have a crude oil farm. How much crude oil do we have? Yeah, we have. Wow, we have a lot. Let's turn everything on, just so we can see it. Okay. So, we were to. Shit, it's already. Auto pull enabled. So if we were to make some oil, let's make a bucket. Is that working? Oh, the crude oil goes in, but we need to start the blast furnace. So does it need power? Alright, and that's how we make steam. So hopefully now we can speed that up. So we're making steam. We'll need another fluid input. I don't know if it counts as fluid, but we get a fluid input. So the steam's in, the crude oil's in. So it should be working. We'll get an item export over here. Alright, now we're getting our synthetic oil, which we can hook up all the outputs. I'm finally figuring this out. The import bus. Over here. That's the input, that's the fluid input. That doesn't need to be there. So yeah. We did it. We've got synthetic oil. We can also get steel using the steel dust, and the output goes there. So that is done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.